Aloha. Hello. Hi guys. Hello. Hi guys. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Arnesahj. I go by Arnesahj. And if you don't know, now you know. Anyways, I have been MIA and I'm so sorry about that, guys. The last video I posted on my YouTube channel was probably about 3 or 4 months ago. 4 months ago, and yeah, things were going very well, a little bit hectic, but very well at the time. And I was in the mindset of this year doesn't suck as much as I thought it was gonna suck. But we were wrong, and we're gonna get right into that. So keep on watching if you want to know where the hell have I been.
No, I really can't complain. Wave. Everything is straight.
Okay, so thanks for watching that intro. Thanks for even taking the time to watch this video, because it's been 4 months. I'm so sorry it's been 4 months. These 4 months have been quite hectic, to say the least. So last time I spoke with you guys, I want to say it was about September, maybe October. I will check that, and I'll actually put, oop, there goes an eyelash. I will put the date somewhere in the vicinity on the screen. But I thought it would be nice. I took a poll on Instagram. If you guys wanted the first video of 2021 to be an update of where I have been a few weeks ago, and a good portion of you guys said yes. It was, I want to say, about 65, and usually I get about 30 to 40 people who respond to those types of questions. This video is just basically where the hell have I been. So yeah, it was probably September, maybe early October. Things were going well. I'll just go in chronological order, I guess. So I thought things were starting to really look up in the last quarter of the year that shall not be named. So I had just bought my car at I want to say it was the end of August. That was my birthday present to myself. My birthday was in July, but I did not celebrate until August because where I live in Miami, the thing that shall not be named had more restrictions. And August, things started to lighten up a bit. So I celebrated in August, mid-August, bought myself my dream car, my dream bag, and just spoiled myself a nice wallet, got my hair done, got my hair dyed. I dyed my hair jet black. But I just pampered myself and really savored the moment to just be thankful for another year on this planet, of being happy, healthy, safe, and same thing with my family. So that's what I did. I then met a person that I thought things were going super well with. Like, there was a connection, like a genuine connection, and not just a, oh, I find you hot, you find me hot thing. It was a really good conversation. Didn't have to try, feeling really comfortable with that person, that new person, almost immediately from meeting them. So that kind of took a lot of my time. I was working. I started another course for school, and that's how things were going. So fast forward, September was great. October was great. Then November hit. I kind of hit a rut. I'm not even gonna front. I hit a wall of depression. I don't know if you guys will want to see a video or hear about that, but I do struggle with depression. It can be situational depression, where a certain action or thing that happens in my life puts me in a rut and it kind of spirals. Or I can just literally be fine one day and go to sleep and wake up the next, and I have no motivation. Sorry, my eyelashes are going through shedding right now. No motivation to get out of my bed. And it's it can get bad. It really can get bad. I'm not even gonna front. I have a little cheese platter, kind of like wine and cheese without the wine, because I have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and it's already like midnight. I'm gonna be eating some cheese crackers and deli meats or salami because I have not eaten since like 6 p.m. and I have a Diet Coke. So yeah, I struggle with depression. So it could be situational, or it could be I go to sleep, I wake up the next day, I literally have no energy. I don't know why, I don't know where it comes out of. And sometimes it's just oh, I've been overworking myself, and you don't realize when it hits you, but it smacked me like a ton of bricks. I was just tired for, I want to say weeks, and really had no motivation on my days off. And we have a lot of days off right now because of the thing that shall not be named on YouTube. But my one little ray of hope was this person. Not that they were pulling me out of it, but it was something to look forward to talk to somebody, to, you know, outside of the norm, made me feel giddy, like a lady, you know. So there was that. So that was October into November. Things were good. I was still tired. And for me, I'm very empathetic, and sometimes to a fault. That is my personality type. I'm empathetic to a fault, to where I will completely and utterly neglect myself because I'm trying to help and support somebody else, but it's like I can't take the splinter out of your eye or your finger when there's a log in mine, whatever that's supposed to be like. So yeah, I was just giving like little bitty itty bitty pieces of myself, not even realizing like it's coming, it's creeping, your depression is creeping up on you. You're not tired because you've been working, because you haven't been working like that. You're not emotionally stressed because of school, because you haven't really been doing your schoolwork. This is what my mind was doing to me, and I didn't see it. So November rolled around. Then a situation happened where the person I was talking to ended up leaving town and wasn't really coming back, and didn't really communicate that. And I reached out and we patched things up because I felt like there was a genuine connection. But at the time, I had been giving my ear to friends, to my siblings, to my father, to my roommates, my best friend, like to all these people, which they deserve that. They completely and utterly deserve that. And I wholeheartedly enjoy doing that for them. And to help other people and to listen, and I enjoy listening to people. But when my mind, my space, my soul is drained, or I'm going through a bout of depression, if I don't get it in check, it'll be bad. So I didn't. I'm to go visit this person that I had been talking to for, at this time, 2 or 3 months. Everything went great, but when I got home, I was tired. I slept for any day that I did not work, which I was working like twice a week, flying at the time. I would sleep in my bed for, I want to say 11, 12 hours a day, and just laying in bed and doing nothing. I would put on the TV, not watch it, just be background noise, and I would be staring at nothingness. And I would fall asleep and wake up 3-4 hours later and still tired, and I would go back to sleep. And there was no medical reason for it. I was just tired and emotionally drained, and nothing had happened. And the holidays roll around and start rolling around, and at this time it is about Thanksgiving. So planning on seeing said guy around Thanksgiving. Things didn't happen that way, and it was either I was lied to, or I don't know what happened. I stopped trying to figure it out. But anyways, I applied for a seasonal job because I can't with the trying to pick up hours and flying. I had my interview, still talking to the guy basically daily. Went for my interview. This is either the tail end of November or early December. Got hired on the spot. Started less than a week later. Went to orientation. Great. Things are looking up. Okay, we're gonna end this said year that shall not be named on a high note, with promise of keeping this job past the season. I started, and I want to say within 72 hours of starting, I didn't feel good. But I had like 4 days off. So I'm like, I'm fine, I'm just tired. Day 4 and 5, it was like I got hit by a bus. I ran a fever, chills, no appetite, everything hurt. I thought So I go through the motions of telling both employers at this time, this is what happened, these are my symptoms. I saw a doctor, the doctor's like, I advise you get tested for, and if I get 2 tests, they both come back negative. My fever cuts, but I'm still feeling like I got hit by a brick. 5 days later, I get my test results, they both come back negative. Or the first one came back like within a day, the second one came back 5 days later, they both came back negative. And my doctor like, you had the flu. So that took me out of flying for over a week, and then I didn't fly for almost a week prior to because I was going through the hiring process with the seasonal retail job. So I didn't pick anything up. So things happen like that, but things are going well. I pick up my shifts. Christmas rolls around. Christmas Eve, I work my retail job. Christmas Day, I have off from both jobs. We do Christmas afternoon, evening with my roommate, her boyfriend, which is my best friend, and her man's. That was great. We watched Christmas movies, fell asleep. I worked the day after Christmas, both jobs, which was the day I was supposed to see the person I was talking to. We texted the morning after Christmas. We texted all Christmas Eve, all that stuff. Mind you, he texted me the day after. He texted me in the morning. I respond and nothing. Crickets. That evening, I'm like, okay, family time. Have a good night. Nothing. Left it alone. 2 days later, still haven't heard anything. Hey, is everything okay? Radio silence. Radio silence. Left that alone. 2 days later, I sent out one last text. Don't ask me why I sent another text. But so this is 2 texts, because the first text I sent was a responding text to what he had said. Something simple. But yeah. 2 days later, I say, hey, is everything okay? Nothing. That was like December 28th. Last I had heard, it was December 26th, and I heard nothing. So then I went through working retail job, then I went working through flying, and just that being on my mind, I'm just worried about the person's well-being, if they're okay, if anything happened. But I didn't want to seem like a crazy person, so I didn't call, text, message, anything. I went through, got home New Year's Eve from the retail job. My roommate's like, hey, do you want to go out? And I was like, not in the mood, but I was like, I went through my bout of depression the month prior, and I wasn't trying to get there again, so I just went out for dinner. We didn't stay out past midnight. We got home and watched a ball drop on internet TV, of all things. New Year's Day, I was off. I just spent time by myself, and then I started working other things. And that brings us to January, when I realized that, oh crap, between depression, holidays, 2 jobs, and school fell by the wayside. And I realized I needed to get things done by a certain date to be able to remain in the program that I'm in, being so close to graduating. 4 classes left, and then my final class, I should be done by the end of the year. We do 1 class every 2 months or every 7 weeks with a week and a half in between. That brings us to like November of 2021. So that's where I've been, and I feel really bad that I didn't update you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, as well, which you should. My name will be somewhere across the screen. So that's where we're at this January 2021. Was ghosted. I crammed. I just finished my course load, my quizzes, and my final. Passed. Yay. I got fired for my seasonal job, or more so I should say they didn't keep me past the seasonal date with no notice the same day. Minimum hours, flying wise, and just that's where I've been, and I've just been trying to push myself. So these past few weeks I've been focusing on me, my friends, my family. If somebody asks me to do something and I'm free, instead of turning them down and saying no, I say yes. Yes is the phrase for 2021 for me. And because of that, I've already been out more, not been out, but like had contact, mostly social distance contact, but you know what I mean, like a connection with people more so in the last 2 months than I did in the last 6. I'm not even gonna be funny about that, because yeah, so that's where I am. But I just want to say thank you for the love, light, and positivity that you all have been showing and show me, and I hope that you not only post about it on social media and online, but spread it to other people in your everyday lives.